Tonight, all eyes on Kansas, where abortion rights are on the ballot.
For months, volunteers have been knocking on doors. Kansans have been rallying throughout the state, including here at the Capitol. Activists even holding concerts to get voters to the polls.
It's the first time voters have a say on abortion since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Right now, the Kansas state constitution protects abortion rights, according to a state Supreme Court decision in 2019. But the decision today is on the value them both amendment, which, if passed, would open the door to more restrictions or a ban.
What do you think is at stake here today?
My daughters, their lives, their choices.
I want the country to make sure that women have a right to make a choice.
I voted yes. I want babies' lives to be saved.
I just want my children to always value life.
This vote not just deciding the fate of abortion access in Kansas, but in the entire region, as many surrounding states have recently heavily restricted or outright banned abortion.
This will open up the path for the legislature to ban abortion.
This Planned Parenthood, one of 5 abortion clinics in the state, knows all too well.
So we're trying to really explain to Kansans, we have seen what the crisis looks like, and we're hoping that Kansans take steps to avoid that crisis here.
What would be the next closest option for folks?
We're going to be sending patients to Denver, to New Mexico, to Illinois.
If the amendment passes, abortion regulations will be left in the hands of the Republican supermajority in the Kansas state legislature. Abortion rights activists believe that could mean a ban is inevitable, while the campaign behind the amendment denies that's the goal.
Does this amendment pave the pathway to a ban potentially?
It paves the way for future conversations to be able to happen. I want to see a future where Kansans are involved in the discussion, where unelected judges don't decide for the rest of us the right kinds of limits on abortion in our state.
Today's primary making Kansas a battleground and a bellwether for how abortion access will drive voters to the polls in this year's midterm elections. Recent polling shows the vote expected to be close, even in this red state, a decision that the nation will be watching closely.
We, as providers today, walk on the shoulder of giants, the people who came before us to try to give people this health care, and I want to continue it. I don't want it to stop on my watch, if you will. I cannot imagine not being able to provide people health care.
All right, Dasha Burns joins Top Story tonight from an election results watch party in Overland Park, Kansas tonight, where those against the amendment are waiting to see which way this critical vote will go. And Dasha, I know you've been doing a lot of reporting there in the state on this issue. You're also reporting on voter confusion over the ballot initiative and misinformation that's been part of this campaign. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Tom, a lot of the voters that we talked to today told me it was so difficult for them to figure out what exactly a yes vote means, what a no vote means, that they had to do a lot of research to ensure that they were casting their ballot for what they believed in. And just yesterday, text messages were sent to many Kansans claiming that a yes vote would protect a woman's right to choose, when in fact voting yes would actually strip the Kansas state constitution of protections for abortion rights and potentially pave the way to more restrictions or a ban. So Kansans at the last minute getting this confusing, misleading text message, a lot of frustration in a campaign, in a primary that was already heated and emotional, Tom.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.